was at his house.
I know. I know. I know you were. And you know what? I was planning on going too.
But
not the same time. But, okay, so there are different parts of Ron. He has alters.
yeah, and me and Ron have both figured that out in regards to him, that we both have DID.
Yeah. Okay. Well, he has, yeah. So.
Or MK Ultra training of some sort, which is DID. I just figured the two go hand in hand.
They don't.
Oh, they don't?
So, no. Hell no.
Well, I thought that in order to be MK Ultra,
Nope.
you have to have your mind split.
Okay. To be MK Ultra, yes. But to have DID, no.
Okay.
So, for example, for me, I have no programming. I have alters because of the trauma I experienced as a child.
Yeah.
And they are not related to anything that you have experienced. I don't have any programming.
Okay.
You guys, well, you and Rebecca and a few others that I know absolutely do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You don't think, like, I've ever hurt anybody, do you?
I'm sorry, say it again?
You don't think I've ever hurt anybody in my altars, do you?
I don't know, but you might have. But the truth is, if you have, Nikita, it's not your fault. It's not your, it would have been, so let me rephrase this, if I may. There are men that I know who are programmed and ritually abused, who have hurt others, and they're having a lot of trouble overcoming the guilt. It's not their fault.
Yeah.
They're programmed to do what they're programmed to do. So I don't know about you, if you were programmed to do this, that, or the other.
And with Ron, like, there's no, like, I don't know, like, he must not remember about that. Like,
He does.
He does.
Yeah, he does.
Wow.
But here's the thing. Okay?
Okay.
So we have people, okay, let's say we have Rebecca.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know this about her, so I'm going to make this shit up, okay?
Yep.
Let's pretend Rebecca has a part that hurts others.
Yeah.
And she doesn't remember it.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of hard to hold her accountable when she has no fucking idea that she did this, that, or the other.
But it can come out at any time, so then wouldn't she be liable if she's hurting people?
She won't remember it.
But, like, what if Ron had hurt me when I was at his house? You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, if he has this altar.
Yeah.
And he's working with victims, and altars prey on victims.
Yeah, that's kind of the point. But Ron, let's say he did that to you, okay?
Okay.
Ron, as a human being, would not necessarily remember. Ron is in complete denial. Although he may think he has altars, he's in complete denial of what those altars may or may not do.
So do you think he's aware that he's an abuser? Or that he has hurt people?
Yeah.
Wow, that's fucked up.
Not only do I think that, I know that. I've heard that. So, yeah, it is fucked up.
Wow.
But there's just bonus, if I may, and I know that sounds kind of creepy, but bonus, if what I'm saying is true, Ron may or may not remember revealing what he did to the people he revealed it to.
Shit. Do they have it documented?
Yes.
Is there...
Okay, but let's talk about that. Ron versus Ronnie. We'll just call it that because it's the same person, just a different kind of name.
Yeah.
I've never heard him called Ronnie, just so you know.
It's like me. My alter's name is Norma, like Nikita and Norma. So. Okay. Yeah.
There you go. So my point is, Ronnie may have admitted his behavior, and Ron may not be aware. So Ron may not be aware he's a perpetrator.
But it's documented that he is. Has the victims come forward?
Yes.
Wow.
I'm sorry, but yes.
I'm going to need to think about things then.
I know. Okay, so here's another thing I want to talk to you about.
Okay.
Bonus. You ready?
Yeah, I'm just like, I don't know, I'm just like, shit. Oh.
Well, you know what? People who try to help you, I think Ron, when he was trying to help you, was wrong. Truly.
Yeah.
And when I've had conversations with Ron, they've been amazing.
Yeah.
But when I've had conversations with Ron when he's not himself, not so much.
So that makes sense. Okay. Does Craig know about this?
No. Okay. I don't talk to Craig about any of this. Your decision to go with Ron was not about me.
Well, no, but like, does he know that Craig is, does Craig know that Ron's a perpetrator as well?
No.
Okay.
I never shared that with him.
Okay.
There are a lot of things I don't tell Craig.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's not necessary.
Right.
But I will tell you this. Based on recent people, Craig is far more, I don't even know the word, Nikita. He believes in ritual abuse now.
Oh.
There you go.
So he didn't before, though?
No.
Oh, okay.
Because he didn't have, okay. Let me rephrase that, if I may. You're aware that President Nelson's daughter, Brenda Miles, right?
Yes, yeah. The one that died or the one that is under investigation?
Under investigation.
Okay. I know a little bit about her, not a lot.
You don't need to know, but here's the thing. Craig now understands about ritual abuse.
That's good. That's a milestone.
It was for him. It absolutely was huge for him.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then for Ryan McKnight to be coming around, I mean, that's really cool that they're believing the survivors now.
Well, you know what? Fuck Ryan McKnight. Let's talk Bill Reel. You know who he is, right?
Yeah, you were talking about him earlier.
Okay. You should look at some of his podcasts on Mormon discussions.
Okay, I will.
So, Tara and Rebecca and I are going to St. George to give a full-blown account of ritual abuse.
Oh, good. Okay, good.
They're super excited. I sent them the PACE memo.
Yes.
I don't know when that is going to be exactly. I think it's in the next 3 weeks, though.
Okay, this is so good. So we're going forward.
Oh, you know what? We're going forward no matter what people think, no matter what they say. Oh, fuck yeah.
Good. What about the news? Why do you think they're so apprehensive to cover this stuff about Mormons?
Because that's too fucking weird.
Yeah, I guess.
It's too weird. But Tara is going to St. George with us, with Rebecca and I. Did I tell you that?
Yes, to do the panel.
Well, we're going to talk to Bill Real and his boss, and I'm considering inviting Ryan McKnight.
Oh, okay.
But Rebecca is really triggered by him. So
because of how he's treated.
Oh, because he's such a fucking ass.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, though. And I'll share that with you. So he was totally into listening until your chess game.
Why did that turn him off?
You know what? I don't know, but it turned me off.
Why?
It did. I just went, oh my God. I don't know. But here's the thing. I think that was a necessary evil. Can I say that out loud?
The chess game?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because I think that people went, wait, what the fuck? And they shut down. Which means, once they shut down, Nikita, they're opening up a whole different, how do I say it?
Realm of they have to go through different doors.
Yes.
Don't you think that was what I was trying to do?
Oh my God! No, I don't think that's what you're trying to do. I think it's, I think it's a natural consequence.
No, I was trying to create cognitive dissonance with people that were against me.
No, they were totally against you, and they would still be against you. But I'm more than happy to stand up and say, ho, 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 ho. Hang on. No, I think the damage from what you did was significant.
Well, I think the bigger damage would be me pairing up with another perpetrator.
Well, here's the thing, though. Okay, so what you did, shut people down.
Like Ryan McKnight?
No, a lot of people. Oh my God, you have no idea how many people I had that responded privately to your But here's the thing.
So you're telling me that did more damage than Ryan McKnight?
Yes. Hell of a lot more damage.
That's really sad for the people that it damaged, then.
It is. But if you think about where they're at and what they're trying to understand, I think you'll see it.
Yeah.
It wasn't about you.
Yeah.
It was about the method that they were being forced to hear. And it went against everything that they cognitively believed in.
Yeah.
And that's okay. But here's the thing. There was a lot of damage control that took place after your posting. From listening to you, I'm pretty sure you're not aware of.
Sure. What would you? Sorry. What'd you say?
Oh, that I'm pretty sure you're not aware of.
No, I'm not aware at all. No one's told me this.
There was a lot of damage control.
From who, though? Like, who? What happened?
all kinds of people. Oh my gosh, all kinds of people. I can't even tell you. You blocked me, so you wouldn't be able to see that anyway. But there was a lot of work being done to, let's see, how do I say this? Sorry, I just spilled my juice, so I was wiping it up. So the message you sent was really negative. You know that. Not a big surprise.
Well, it was negative to abusers.
No, it wasn't. Although, yes, it was. It wasn't just to abusers.
But why were the victims upset why were the victims upset about this?
Well, let's talk about that. Why do you think they were?
Because I said that they were pawns in the hands of opposition.
Maybe. That's, sorry, I was just wiping up the juice again. Yeah, that was part of it. But I think the other part, was I'm not exactly sure how to say it so that I say what I mean and not offend anyone. It was offensive to people because it was uncomfortable, if I can say that.
Well, of course it's uncomfortable.
Yeah, but a lot of people, normal, everyday people, not only do they not understand, but they don't believe in ritual abuse.
Well, let me ask you this, so you're saying I should have talked about it more tactfully.
I think that people would receive it better and more openly if you had come across as sharing information versus throwing it down their throat. I know that sounds really aggressive. I don't mean to be.
That's okay.
Aggressive.
I mean, I can handle it.
So what you were doing was, fuck you. I don't care where you at in your journey. You will hear mine. Period. Whether you're ready or not, here it is. And the truth is, even people who have been through your kind of abuse, who are not quite awake,
Yeah.
They rejected what you said so much that they pulled away tenfold. So it's going to take a whole lot of time for them to get to where you are.
Well,
whereas some of the beautiful messages that you sent before that, people were responding to. And they're like, oh my God. Oh my God.
It's just, I can't help but notice the parallels into what you're telling me and the thousands of comments of what people are telling you when you went to the sacrament meeting and did the same thing that I'm doing. We both made people uncomfortable to tell our stories to better humanity. So this blanket of ignorance, it has to be yanked off.
Oh my God.
So I don't understand what's the difference.
Nikita, I totally get it. The people in his ward didn't hear what I was saying. They were clueless. They were told something totally different, and they chose to believe their leaders.
Which is what happened with me and what's going on Facebook.
Oh, really?
I think so, to some degree.
So sorry. I haven't followed for a while. But the truth is, we have to be able to present our story in a way that validates people across the board.
Yeah.
And it sucks because what I really like to say is, fuck the church, burn it the fuck down with truth. But we have to be careful with our audience because you and I both know there are people looking at your story who are TBM.
Yes.
And there are people looking at my story who are TBM.
Yes.
And it's more about the audience than it is about you and me.
That's where it is. That's the difference. I just figured it out. Your audience is to Mormons and ex-Mormons. My audience is the fact that I was a professional MMA fighter and fought like in front of 12,000 people. I've studied abroad in London and Thailand, and I've been in the military and traveled the world. I'm not speaking to the Mormons. I'm speaking to my friends because the people that I'm friends with are like Dr. Leek, who's one of the best communicators in the world. I just got an opportunity to take a public speaking event back at my university. You know, those are the people I'm speaking to. The people that are going to create the change. I mean, the people that are on my friends list are like the owner of Yesterdog, like billionaires, millionaires, like the Ellises. Like those are the people that I privately communicate with who both fund me and both are going to be the catalyst because East Grand Rapids is a boss. You know what I mean? I'm rallying up my troops from my life. My audience that I've been privately building as a mixed martial artist and a wrestler for over a decade. I have a lot of people, you know, I've signed autographs. So that's who I'm talking to, and they appreciate my honesty.
Sure. But you know what? I think Mormons appreciate your honesty too, as long as it's not too much in their face.
But that's who I am.
But you know what? It's okay to bend who you are to your audience because you, Nikita, are famous and infamous. And it is absolutely okay to bend so that you can reach more people.
But I am reaching more through the fighting community, the MMA community, the people that like Joseph Donofrio, like, you know, the mafia, the guy out here that they cannot stand Mormons, and I was a fighter for them. Those are the people I'm reaching, you know. That
you know what? Here's the thing, then. Here's your bonus for that group.
The Mormon group. Mormon group.
No, not the Mormon group, but the non-Mormon community.
Yes.
So set up speaking engagements. I would be happy to accompany you on those.
I would love that, you know.
Me too.
I've been getting offers left and right, but me and Ron have been carefully staging this next packet, but I cannot release the packet if he is an accused pedophile because I cannot sign my name with someone who is also a perpetrator. Like you've said, I can't do it. I won't. So I've got to take a step back because if he is, like that will be my very downfall, you know?
Okay. So let's do this. Take speaking engagements, and you and I can speak, and your relationship with Ron can be private for now. And
well, if he is what you've said, I'm not gonna have a relationship because I've been a victim way too much in my life. to be putting myself in harm's way.
I was actually worried about you going to his home. Okay.
Well, thank you for letting me know, because I just, I deserve to know the truth.
You know what? I'm gonna ask you just to reach out to Tara.
Okay.
Tara's my therapist.
Tara Tulley?
Yeah. She did in one weekend what I could not have done in years of therapy.
Wow, that is remarkable. I hear the same thing about Teal Swan, too. I just talked to another victim who got done with a retreat that Teal Swan led out in Costa Rica.
I don't know who that is, but I know Tara.
Yeah. Oh, shit, I forgot to ask you. Okay, I wanted your opinion on something. Do you remember when the strengthening the committee?
Strengthening the church members committee. Mm-hmm.
When they came to your house and were trying to threaten you?
Yeah, I totally do.
Okay, so I had another victim send me a picture of who she believes to be someone that was in the For Strength of that whatever that committee is. Can I send you the photo of that person?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to send it, and you tell me what you think. Because she said that they had gone to this coffee shop, and it was when he was with, he has the guy who does Operation Underground Railroad. He's in a picture with him.
Oh, my God.
You know who I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yes. Who is that guy? What's his name?
I don't know, but I've talked to one of the women in that for hours. Oh, shit.
Wow.
Oh, my God. Okay, so I have to ask you something.
Sure.
Then, after we have spoken, is there... do you have any reservations with Ron Karen?
I do right now, yeah, because of this conversation, I'm kind of shaken, from what you've said, and I have a case, and my main goal is getting justice for my sisters and the other victims in the family, and so that's what I need done. If I'm not going to be working with another perpetrator to get that done, because obviously perpetrators do not have victims' best intentions.
Right. Okay.
I don't know. But then I just don't really know who to trust, if that's the case.
You know what? I get that. I totally get that. So, my thought is, my thought...
That would make sense why Ron wants all the pictures of my work.
Well, Ron has parts, honestly. I think that there are parts of Ron that are reporters.
Like they report to the church?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
But I don't know for sure.
That would make sense, and that would make sense why he'd want the photos of my work so he could get them to the church. And that would make sense why there's the tension, with, me and you. Just, you know what I'm saying? It's been chaos.
Yes, but your chaos with me was solely about Ron Karen.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So, what I'm thinking... Okay, what I'm thinking is everything that Ron Karen sent, you should put on a couple of thumb drives.
Okay. Because we do everything through email, because he said that he wanted to have copies of everything. And actually recently his computer crashed, and his phone got changed to, like, no caller ID, and all the files went missing. And when he recovered them, they all came back, but mine and his. So he had to do, like, go through some back door. It was weird.
Yeah, it's weird, but it's not necessarily surprising.
Because of, like, the situation or because of Ron?
Both.
Both.
So what I would do is put all of your shit on multiple drives.
Okay.
And
That's
put
smart.
one in a safe deposit box.
Yep.
Are you still with Kelsey?
Yes.
Okay. One that she can access.
Yeah.
One that you can access.
Yep.
And one that someone else that you absolutely trust.
I don't trust anybody. I trusted Ron, you know.
I know. I'm sorry. Okay. I get it. I get it. I'm sorry.
It's just frustrating when you find out people aren't who they say they are.
But you know what? With all honesty, I'm not sure that he knows. He's not someone you can trust.
Yeah.
I don't think he gets it.
Yeah. So,
Did he ever ask you about information for the Dove Center for me?
For what?
The Dove Center in St. George. Did he ever ask you whether or not it was okay to send me that information?
No. We did talk about it, but like I said, it ended up coming down to Craig Vernon and the mistrust for Craig. I'm not saying, like, I'm just saying somewhere between all of us something happened with, not all of us, but somewhere with what you told me that Craig said that Ron tried to sell his evidences. I mean, that's fucked up because he's trying to profit off of victims' stories.
You know what, though?
What?
I have to say, Craig Vernon not one time has lied or exaggerated anything to me.
So it's fucking...
Not once.
I'm going to send you a photo of this guy. Before I forget, because I didn't know who to trust with this photo. There's this for the Strength of Members Committee. They think it's him, but you had said it was a bald guy in a beanie, so I'm sending you the photo to see. That's him?
Oh, my God. Okay, send it. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant, yeah, that's him.
What? You? Hang on.
Did you get it? Do you recognize him, Mckenna?
You know what? I can't see it.
You didn't get the photo?
Well, I got the photo, but he was behind a woman.
Yeah, but can you zoom in on him? I mean, you just see if it could be the guy that was at your house, you know, like similar.
Okay. Hey, yeah, no, I totally get it. Hang on.
He's even dressed like a spy.
Not him.
You
nope.
what?
Not him.
It is or it isn't? Sorry, I'm having a hard time hearing you.
Sorry. No, it wasn't him.
Oh, okay.
He didn't look anything like that. No.
Okay. Does that look like it could be a For Strength committee member?
It could be. Yeah.
Wow. This is so much deeper than I ever thought, you know?
You know what, Nikita? What you and I thought is so benign compared to what they do.
What have you found? What have you found out? Can you tell me?
I have found poison in my house that I never bought. And I don't know how to explain it. You tell me.
What do you mean, like what I found out?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've been followed.
I know most of it is. I've trusted Ron for most of my information, so that's why I just, at this point. I did not know that he tried to sell his information to Craig Vernon.
He did.
And you heard that out of Craig's mouth?
Yes.
Wow. That's fucked up. I'm trying not to angrily text Ron right now, but I'm trying to have some control.
You know what?
What?
He may not know.
Because of the altars.
Yes.
And you said it's Ronnie as his altar. Ronnie.
Well, that's the name I gave him.
Oh, you gave... Oh, so he doesn't go by that.
No, I don't know what he goes by.
Okay.
All I know is, so Craig Vernon, just so you know, Craig Vernon is, how to explain him? He's very aware. And when he gave me information on Ron Karen, he told me that Ron Karen not only tried to sell him names and information, but bonus, he wanted to be the single person in his daughter's abuse.
What do you mean?
And,
what does that mean?
Whoa! Okay, so...
This motherfucker.
Well, hang on a second. It's not that bad. But when Ron reached out to Craig, he said, I want you to blah, blah, blah for my daughter.
Okay.
And Craig said, how old is your daughter? And he told him, he said, I'm sorry, I can't talk to you. You can have your daughter call me. She's an adult.
Yeah.
And Craig was upset by that.
Oh, okay. Or you mean Ron was upset by that?
Yeah,
Ron
was totally upset by that because he wanted to have full control.
He's a control freak, you're saying? Well, if he's trying to sell his evidences, that would make sense why he wouldn't want to involve his daughter.
Right.
And that's why Craig said, no, this is unethical.
Well, he said it's unethical because she's an adult. And you're an adult, and there's nothing wrong with her. She didn't have autism. She's not retarded. There's nothing wrong with her. So, if she needs an attorney, have her call me.
Oh.
Does that make sense?
That does make sense.
Okay.
And then he tried... Why would he try to sell his evidences, though? That's what bothers me.
sorry, say that one more time.
Why would he try to sell his evidences? That's what really bothers me. And if you say Craig's never lied to you, you know, you trust him, you have good judgment. Right?
Yes. I don't know. I think maybe Ron thought that with the evidence that he had, he would be able to hook Craig. But Craig could not with all, he couldn't do it.
Wow.
Because Ron was never going to be his client. It would be his daughter.
And that makes sense because, you know, like, you said you've heard from victims of Ron, though. You've heard from them, so you know what happened, you know?
Right.
But I don't know that, but mixed with this other story from Craig, it's starting to paint the real picture.
Yeah. Wow. Yep, you're right.
Well, I'm happy to do anything I can to help put a perpetrator away.
Okay, but I'm going to say this between you and me. Ron Karen is a perpetrator. Does he know? I'm not sure he does.
And that's what's even scarier.
I know.
That's Have you heard from, like, do any men know about this?
I don't think so.
It's just the women. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's messed up.
But the women that have shared it is impeccable.
Shit. So she's like,
Oh, yeah.
So she's like, there's no refuting her. Is she a prominent? Is she like a prominent person in the Me Too movement?
Yes.
Wow, that is fucked up. No wonder they.
I know.
No wonder they don't want him around because he's a fucking perpetrator.
But okay, so let's revisit that for a minute. So, how many parts does this man have?
He's got to have several.
Okay.
If he's a perpetrator and he's doing all this shit, and then at the same time he has a self-righteous attitude, like, look, you know, like, I'm trying to do the right thing, right?
Right.
Wow. That's fucked up.
Right.
That might make sense. Is it Leslie? I'm just trying to...
Leslie M. Butterfield?
Yeah.
No.
Oh. Man, I'm disappointed. Can I just know her name so I can... I don't know. I don't know. I don't need to know it. Never mind. I don't...
Sorry. What?
No, I'm just thinking. I'm just flabbergasted that I was a fucking fool.
First off, you're not a fool. Second, Nikita,
Yeah.
you're not a fool, okay?
Sometimes it feels like it, but... So...
Okay, join the club!
So... man... So do most, like, the people that, like, don't like Ron, like, who, has anyone else heard anything about him that you've talked to? Because you have Craig, you have yourself, and all those people, you know. Who else, like, does anyone else know anything about him like this?
Yes.
What, like, I just, like, can I know just so I feel better, so I can just, because if I need to break the relationship, you know, I just need to know I made the right decision.
Yeah. Call Tara.
Holy shit. Was it... Is that I always... Holy shit. Was it her?
Her who?
That Ron's altar came out on?
I don't know.
Oh my God. That's fucked up.
All I know, Nikita, is that she's worried about you.
Yeah.
You have her information she sent to you?
I just, at this point, you know, if an altar of Ron's has raped Tara Tulley's, I don't even know if I want to be a part of this movement anymore. I'd just rather hand my evidence to the police and just, you know, I don't know. That's fucked up. And I feel weird asking her about that, but, like, you know, I want to hear it from her if it's true, but that makes me just want to throw up.
Uh-huh.
That's fucked up. That makes me...
You have no idea how I'm like,
And she's your but she's a good therapist, though. She's your therapist now?
She did, how do I say it? Oh my God. She did, 2 years of therapy. Yeah. She's amazing.
For what, Ron? Oh, 2 years of therapy. Sorry, I'm still like... She did 2 years of therapy in what, like a weekend?
Uh-huh.
That's damn good.
And, bonus, she will come to you.
She will?
Uh-huh.
Well, then maybe she's the person I should give my conversations to Ron with because I can trust her. And plus, if she's a victim, then she's going to have, you know...
You have no idea how amazing this woman and her healing is. It's amazing. Yeah.
So do you advise I trust her? I don't know.
Let me tell you this. Last weekend, she had a workshop. It was, so she worked with me part-time. And it was like fucking 2 years of EMDR.
What was her tactics that she used? Like meditation, EMDR?
No. It was intensive.
Intensive. What does that mean, you know? Should I try it? But I want to know what I'm getting into, so. No, I should not try it.
I wouldn't recommend it without her.
But that's what I mean, like trying it with her. If she comes to me, how much does it cost?
Her flight.
That's it. What? She does it for free?
pretty much.
But, like, is it just, like, what's the intense trauma cover? Is it exposure therapy?
It's, you know what? For me, she did 2 years at least of trauma therapy in a matter of hours. For you, if we can get her a flight to you, I think she would. Nikita, you're complex. Me too. I still had alters. I don't know. I'll talk to her.
I will. Do you think she'd be open to telling me what she told you about Ron?
Yeah, she would.
I mean, if this is true, I'm going to stop my relationship with Ron. Not relationship, but, like, you know, my whatever you want to call that.
Your trust relationship?
Yeah.
Yeah. I get it.
Are you still feeling okay from, like, your sessions with Tara?
I processed. Okay, so it was Thursday night through Sunday, and my process is still happening when I sleep.
Oh.
So it's amazing. It's magical.
That's good. I'm glad she was able to heal. How was she able to move past her sexual, like, did Ron, like, rape her or just sexually assault her? Like, what did his alter do to her? I'm just gonna say his alter because that helps me better, like, distance myself from Ron. You know what I mean?
I don't think he has any physical attachment to her.
But, like, maybe I misunderstood you. I thought you said that he sexually assaulted her in one of his alter forms.
Not her.
Oh, not Tara Tolley. Who was it then?
I don't know.
But, Tara Tolley told you this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, and then Tara Tolley, okay, I'm with you now, thank you, okay. So, and Tara Tolley knows because she knows all the victims.
Right.
And then she's going, okay, that makes sense, okay. I'm with you. Wow. Well, she needs to warn other victims then, because that's really, like, me, like, if Ron's personality would have come out when I was at his house, I would have been fucked, you know? Kelsey wasn't there.
Uh-huh. I know.
Wow.
Scary.
Yeah. Well, thank you for talking to me and for your advice.
Actually, I absolutely love you.
I love you too.
No, I mean, I really, really love you.
You've been a mentor, and, you know, you're the pioneer in this. I'm watching everything you do, and I'm, you know, trying to learn from you, and you did it first, you know?
My story is nothing compared to yours. Nothing.
Do you think that, like, once I distance myself from Ron, that people like Ryan McKnight and, like, they'll be more open to working with me?
Yes.
Okay, so it's because of him that I'm not succeeding.
Yeah, I do. His information is good, but the portrayal, not so much.
Wow. That's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
So, and, wow, so okay, so I need to maybe try to reapproach my way I do this. So if I work with you and, like, Ryan, Craig, then you guys will be more willing to work with me if I'm not with Ron, because obviously he does things that are not good.
Well, it's, yeah. But frankly, it's more than that.
Like, what do you mean?
So, you cannot, at this point, completely relinquish Ron Karen, right?
I mean, I could, but I don't know. What do you suggest I do?
Well, let me think for a second. So, what I think is some of what Ron portrays is truth.
Okay.
And yet, sorry, hang on.
So Tara Tully, like, she told you about Ron, so because she wants to just warn you. Did she want you to warn me then?
Sorry, say it again?
Tara Tully told you about Ron's,
Who?
Tara. No, sorry, Tara.
Oh.
Tara. I keep saying Tara because I've never met her in real life yet. So I haven't heard her say her name. It's Tara.
Okay.
She told you about one of the victims and Ron raping that victim.
Right.
Is she warning the other victims then to just kind of keep their distance, because they should, if, you know, he has alters?
Well, yeah.
Good. Okay, good. Wow. Well.
It's scary, though.
Yeah, that is terrifying. And so, do you think that once I separate myself completely from, well, like, over time, once I separate myself from Ron, my story should take off because people will be more willing to work with me as long as I stop throwing jabs?
I would say absolutely 100%.
Okay. Sounds good. Then I will think about that, and I'm going to just, like, do some meditating and just kind of digest what you've told me, and I'll get back to you, okay? I got to get to bed, though, because it's 2 hours later over here in Michigan.
Yeah. No problem.
Well, Mckenna, thank you, and you have a good night, and I'm really glad that Tara was able to help you, and it's working, you know? That's what we need.
You know what? Tara will help you and me together.
Yes. She will. All right. Well, you have a good night, Mckenna.
Okay, I love you. I'll talk to you later.
You too. Good night.
Thanks, Bob.
Yep.